And polls have opened in Ireland in a referendum on the controversial European Fiscal Treaty. It is the only country...
The nurseries, what's their view on this? Well, the ills of society, but no one knows who's going to pay for it. Well, at the end of the day, if the bill is not funded, the money's got to come out of some local authority. Indeed. Sports coming your way right after the break. Jackie, with that.
Thanks, Eamon. 2 weeks after sacking Kenny Dalglish, Liverpool have picked their new king of the Kop. We'll hear from...
Sky News Sunrise, it is a Thursday morning. Eamon and Charlotte, we're here until 9 o'clock. In that half hour, here's what we've got.
The multi-million-pound shrine found out just how much Amy Winehouse's home is being sold for.
2.7 million.
Yeah. They're all going to switch off now. They're like, I know that now. I don't need to bother watching. You've just ruined the surprise.
No, I think we just keep people interested.
Going, how much is it? No. I wonder, Charlotte. I'll wait and see.
Would you want it? Would you want it?
It's a difficult one, isn't it? And we were asking you about if you had a famous person's home. Tom Trowbert's got in touch. He bought a famous person's house 7 years ago, a famous cabinet maker outside Dublin. He says it's great, not haunted or anything. I think that would be the worry, wouldn't it?
He bought a famous cabinet maker's house.
But yeah.
How can you be famous and a cabinet maker at the same time?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you know it.
There's that famous cabinet maker's house.
I tell you what, though, that's probably a good one to pick, because you'd have some lovely cabinets throughout the house, wouldn't you?
We have got the Australian lifesavers. They're coming to join in the Diamond Jubilee celebrations. There's going to be 1,000 boats on the Thames, and it could be quite handy on Sunday to have a few lifesavers about the place.
So,
well, that sounds as if it hit a rock there or something. And we have got a Scottish whisky heist film that got the nod of approval at the Cannes Film Festival. Paul Brannigan, the actor who plays the lead in this Ken Loach film, he's coming in to talk about that. Leading the news this morning,
Other political news, and David Cameron's former communications chief Andy Coulson's been charged with perjury during the trial of the former MSP Tory Sheridan. Mr Coulson was questioned. The parents of 6 children killed in a house fire are expected to appear in court this morning, charged with their murders. Mick Philpott and his wife. Accident and emergency waiting times have hit an 8-year high, despite the Prime Minister's pledge last year to keep them down. Police in Canada have named their chief suspect in a murder case involving dismembered body parts. Syrian rebels have given President Bashar al-Assad a 48-hour deadline to accept an international peace plan. It follows the massacre. And the polls have opened in Ireland in a referendum on the controversial European Fiscal Treaty. It is...
Well, we will see if we can spot them during the pageant celebrations. Let's do that. People will probably mistake me for one of them, actually, I'm thinking.
What are you planning on wearing? Should I just check this on Sunday?
I think it's the muscles. They'll just look and say, that's obviously a lifeguard there. Here's where you can see here's what you can see here on Sky News over the weekend on Saturday, first here on Sky News. So look forward to that.
I do look forward to it. Bird's eye view we'll have, luckily.
Have you got an outfit selected?
Just making up my final choices, actually.
Okay. We will take a break there, and we're talking films. One of the stars, and there you see in his kilt there, that's Paul Brannigan. Paul plays a character called
Day by Day, so that he's building you into the character. So that was pretty worrying sometimes, because I didn't know what was going to.
I'm thinking of great Scottish films like Whiskey Galore or Local Hero, comedy dramas like that. What is the story here?
The story is about Robbie, a boy who's just wanting a chance in life, and he takes a decision, you know.
I drink a lot of whiskey. We saw the clip there of all this whiskey tasting going on.
Yeah,
what was that like?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I was never ever interested in whiskey, but after this film, you know, I've got a wee knack for it. And Ken's pretty smart as well. You know, there was times where you thought you were drinking the mix and it was actual whiskey.
Yes.
So yeah, you'd spiked me a few times.
That would have helped the act.
Anything but whiskey. So
he's a bit drunk by the end of filming.
Yeah.
And not the only film that you're in at the moment either. You're starring with Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I've done Under the Skin. I was not bad in that, actually. I got like 3 weeks work out of that.
You weren't bad.
So, I've been doing
How
okay.
did you have the confidence? Because I think if you've never acted before and you don't have that kind of background of acting, to be in front of all the cameras and, you know, not to be nervous about it, I think it'd be very hard.
I mean, I was nervous, but...
Given me great inspiration because I'm a vampire in a film and I've been asked to be a zombie in a film. With something maybe on being news readers. Paul, great meeting you.
Thank you
Every
very much.
success. We should say that the film The Angels Share, 1st of June this one, is coming out on general release, and that has, of course, won the jury prize at the Cannes Film Festival. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Now, that's interesting, isn't it? Have you ever been asked to be in a film?
No.
Or yeah.